Good morning, America. Welcome to another Sate with Your Chest podcast. If you woke up on the right side of the dirt this morning, let me get 2 chest beats and a Ric Flair. Woo!
What happened?
I don't know.
What happened?
Hey, his woo was off.
Yeah, my woo was a little off. I ain't really.
I think our chest beats.
Hey, I don't really like the way my woo went either. But I don't think we should start it over. We should leave that in there for the people to see. We not perfect. Okay.
Midway to Georgia Avenue.
Here we go.
My daddy got a better job, more revenue. Ooh. A bigger crib, more bills, and for the slight chill. A bigger blanket at night for the way the wind feel. Carpet covers the wooden floor when we walk the squeal. Got cramps in our feet from all the roaches we killed. Coming up like Jefferson. Our own family questioning. Do they think they better than my mama lost her job again? We stressed again.
That's Corey trying to be an MC this morning.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Yes, sir. That's what we do.
Okay. So it raps a lot.
Let's introduce ourselves. It's your boy Chest Out Rudy, a.k.a. G.I. Joe, a.k.a. He-Man, Haitian Sensation. Just call me Chest Out.
It's your boy Chest Out Corey, a.k.a. Commercial Corey, Mr. Walking Billboard. Chest out.
Now you know why they call him Commercial Corey.
Yes, sir.
It's your boy Jay Daniels, a.k.a. Black Buddha, a.k.a. the Health Guru. Holla at your boy.
Yes, sir. Man, this weekend, obviously, I mean, we went through some good things this weekend. We had Thanksgiving on Thursday. We ate a lot.
A whole lot.
You know, we had Cyber Monday just now, and then we had obviously Black Friday.
We ate good and spent all our money.
I think some of us ate a lot.
Yeah. What'd y'all do for Thanksgiving and this weekend?
I went up to Jacksonville, Orange Park, right off Argyle, and had Thanksgiving with my in-laws.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. She had a whole spread set up, and my daughter got there a couple of days prior than we got there, so she was able to help make preparation for Thanksgiving. So she had everything I wanted, man. My perlo rice. My turkey. I'm talking about the cornbread, the fried cornbread, the greens, everything. Mom, I appreciate you. Liz and Chastity, I appreciate you. Thank you.
Hey, how about you, man?
I cooked, and then we had a Friendsgiving. I cooked a lot of stuff, man. I cooked ham. I cooked mac and cheese, cornbread, yams.
The yams.
Yeah, I had to go pick up a pie from my aunt's house because she makes the best sweet potato pie on the planet. So I had to drive a little bit, go get that real quick, say what's up to the fam. Got to hang out with my family in the morning. And then I had a Friendsgiving at my crib that night. It was cool. And I went fishing with Pops this weekend.
I saw that.
We caught some fish, boy. We caught some fish this weekend, man.
Hey, Mr. J, let me ask you a question. Was it boxed mac and cheese?
Hey.
Or was it from scratch?
Hold up.
You see the insult?
Was it from
scratch? Hey. Okay, I know I'm light skinned now. All right. Okay, you saw the apron. I know you saw the apron.
Okay.
Hey,
Chef homeboy. Okay, look.
Sometimes we just wear the aprons just for the looks.
Nah. It was from scratch. Okay.
From scratch.
And mac and cheese.
Okay, let me ask you this.
What's up?
Did your mac and cheese, can you cut your mac and cheese like a cake? If you can cut it like a cake,
Slice and dice.
That's a real mac and cheese.
Slice
that's grandma mac and
dice.
cheese.
And you know what?
It can't be creamy.
And
I don't like
did
cream.
something a little different too this time around too. I did 2 mac and cheeses. One was just your regular, mac and cheese, and then I made one a little. I wanted to try it out because I get creative in the kitchen, so I made a little spicy mesquite mac and cheese. Fire. Okay, you gotta be scared. You can't be scared to venture out and try new things, bro. All right.
I think they get
2 chest beats, and Ric Flair.
Woo! You see, I skipped out on that one. I didn't want to mess it up this time.
Well, we did it for you, bro.
Well, me, I have my tradition that I do because I know for me it's called National Cheat Day.
All right.
I allow myself.
I think the world want to hit us.
I allow myself to have a cheat day. You know what I'm saying?
3 times a year. Only 3 times a year. So let's hear about this cheat day.
But this is what you got to do first.
Okay.
there's a method to my madness.
What's the method?
Right? You know what I'm saying? So you got to go to the gym first in the morning.
Okay.
You got to get a good workout. And my biggest thing is to get a serious workout. I'll do a leg workout. Burn the calories.
Okay.
Get to a deficit so that I can actually eat as much as I want.
Okay. I like it. Respect.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I had a good Thanksgiving. Went to my brother's house. Parents went over there. We kept it a little smaller than normal because of COVID, obviously.
Because y'all usually do big at Sock House.
Yeah, we do it pretty big. But last couple of years, I was at work. So we had Thanksgiving at the fire station last couple of years. But
yeah. That's right, because I brought you well, Mom maybe bring you 2 big plates.
You brought it to the station? Yeah. So this was the first time in a couple years I was able to spend it with the fam.
That's good.
You know, my niece actually baked me a personal birthday cake because it happened to be my birthday as well.
Oh, that's what's up, man.
Correct.
Shout out to your niece.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
that's what's
Thanksgiving
up,
was my birthday. It was good. And I took Ashley. She met the family. She met the family.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh, this is huge.
Oh!
On the pod. On the pod.
Alert.
We naming names.
Girlfriend alert.
We naming names.
Did I mention names?
Yes. He said names.
We naming names.
Okay.
Woo!
Now you got it. You heard it from the horse's mouth.
Woo!
Rudy took his girl to his family house to meet them for the first time.
Woo!
Yeah, we did that.
My dog.
We did that. You stupid.
Hey, okay.
But I thought you was going to say you went to the gym because you didn't want to have a guilty conscience.
Well, that too.
Okay.
That too.
So
I mean,
plays a part.
as long as you get a good workout in, you burn calories, and you work your muscles. Basically, in my mind, everything it kind of evens everything out. Everything's a wash. Yeah. Plus, I can say, okay, I'm just just feeding the muscles when I go and eat.
Whatever gets your mind right, player. Whatever gets your mind right. But hold on, fellas. Let's get into what everybody really want to talk about. Saturday.
Hold up. First of all, let's make sure this is what's happening right now.
Okay.
This is what's happening.
But I want Rudy to break down something, right? Rudy doesn't just cheat. He doesn't just go out there and have a food fetish on Thanksgiving. Give them a breakdown how they can stay ready on Thanksgiving.
Well, obviously, we're wearing the shirt.
Gotta stay ready.
We're wearing the stay ready shirt.
Oh, my bad.
And then what's happening? I know somebody who wasn't ready, but we'll get to that in a second. Go ahead.
And if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready, right? So, like I said, there's a method to my madness. So first and foremost, get a good workout early in the day, burn some calories, and actually build an appetite.
Yes.
But when you do get there at Thanksgiving, what do? Do you stuff your plate full of all the high carb, high sugar stuff? You can have some of that, right? And my thing is to partake and taste everything. But my main thing is to build my plate primarily with proteins, get full off of that, and then I can have a little bit of everything else.
So you got a bunch of turkey.
Got a lot of turkey.
A whole lot of ham.
A whole lot of turkey. I don't do the.
Oh, you don't.
I don't do the pork.
You don't do the pork. You don't do the pork. Okay.
I don't do the swine.
You don't do the swine. Okay. All right.
Nah.
So a whole bunch of turkey.
Whole bunch of turkey.
What else?
Vegetables.
Get the vegetables in there, and then get some a little bit of mac and cheese, a little bit of lasagna. So
small slice.
Yes, small bits and pieces of everything. Then you know that, or you feel like you're actually participating in the whole festivities.
Got you. But you staying ready.
So that's how you do it, man. Stay ready, and if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
Now, somebody who wasn't ready. He wasn't ready
for your what's happening. Somebody,
oh no,
go ahead. Somebody that wasn't ready. Like everybody saw this weekend, right? I'm sure
I didn't see it live.
But hold up. The main thing, let's everybody knows about the Mike Tyson,
Yes.
Roy Jones fight,
Yes.
and that was the main draw.
Yes.
That's where everybody wanted to watch. They wanted to see Mike Tyson knock
Yes.
Roy Jones out,
Wasn't worth it.
see if Roy Jones can evade and somehow beat Mike Tyson. So everybody went into to watch
That was
this
the main
fight,
event. Yes.
right? But a knockout didn't happen in that fight, but a knockout did happen that day.
Earlier that night, apparently. So I was asleep. I didn't watch the fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Went to bed early. Woke up about 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Did my little phone check real quick. I got a bunch of DMs, and it's all the same thing. Memes. Nate Robinson versus Jake Paul.
Night.
Hit him with a wop wop.
Why?
Somebody got knocked up.
Nate was sleep.
Why, guy? Why?
And so can we say,
Why?
fellas, that Nate didn't stay ready?
No.
He
wasn't.
He made preparation for the fight.
He was talking a lot of smack.
Yeah.
I saw that.
He did. And that's what's so embarrassing about it is that he talked a lot of smack.
But let's put some respect on Nate Robinson's name.
Of course.
Mr. 3-time dunk champion in his 10-year career in the NBA.
And you know
let's
he-
put some
oh, yeah.
respect.
Yeah. Okay.
Some respect.
Yeah,
Respect.
absolutely.
And you know he made his career, and that's what people know him for, the dunk contest, right?
Yeah.
He that's his legacy.
And he's only
But-
5'9".
Yeah, that's his legacy.
5'9".
But now he has another legacy.
Well, all right. So
So
going
can
back
you-
to putting respect on his name, like Corey said, this is not to bash Nate Robinson.
No,
we got
no.
much respect for him. He is an athlete. He's a talented,
Awesome athlete.
very, very talented individual, smart man. But for our entertainment, right? That's what this boxing match was about, anyway, right? It was an exhibition just for our entertainment. We got some entertainment.
We did.
I just think just know your lane. Stick to your lane. And all respect, man. I love Nate to death. I love everything that Nate done for the game. He should go down as an icon.
Absolutely.
I mean, we're talking about 3-time champion when it comes to the. And matter of fact, he beat Dwight Howard one year.
Yeah.
Was he
Yeah.
3 times? Was he 3?
It's three.
I thought he was 2.
It's 3, bro.
It's 3.
Trust me.
Okay.
It's 3. But just sometimes you have to know your lane, man. And I just don't think that was the lane for Nate because Jake Paul came out with a relentless mindset and was very desperate for that win. And he got it.
And Nate came in like a street fight. Street fight. He was like, he was just trying to dive in head first and lunge. I'm like, what are you doing, man?
Look good.
I thought he had a slipper slide the way he kept diving at his feet. I'm like,
What
Nate,
is he
stop.
doing?
I saw some one of the memes was like he tweeted earlier, "I'm doing this for my brothers in the NBA" or something like that, and they all responded. They all responded and said,
You didn't do it for
"We
us.
don't know him. You didn't do that for us."
Nate, we are
Oh,
not. Listen,
man.
Nate, we respect you, Nate. We are not laughing at you. We laughing with you.
Yeah, man.
We
yeah,
laughing
man.
with you.
But I hear what you're saying about know your lane and everything like that. But I respect him big time for venturing out and just trying new things. You never
Yes.
know. You never know what don't be afraid to venture out and try different things if you are interested in it. Cause we only got so much time on this earth and life is meant to be lived. So, go out there. You gonna fail at some stuff. And we saw him fail at this, but who knows? He might get another fight and prevail. He might have learned some lessons here.
I think it was a W when it comes to Nate because let me say this here. Nate actually was trying to tell people, this is what he said. I don't know if he was just joking or not, but Nate said, man, listen, we could put down the guns and pick up the gloves. We don't have to shoot everything out. And he put his own memes out there on himself when Pop told Ice Cube to put the guns down. And I don't know if he was just like poking at the bear at himself, but I just think when it comes down to it, I think Nate actually has something to say when it comes to just pick the gloves up. We could fight this situation out because Nate only got paid $600 for the fight, so it wasn't about the money. So it had to be a purpose behind that fight.
Okay. Interesting.
So I give him a W on the fight. He took an L, but I give him a W because if you can learn from that situation,
yeah,
it was a great experience.
I just like that he went out and did it. You know what I'm saying? Some people won't expose themselves to things out of fear of failure. And, there's a quote from Mike Tyson himself, actually, that said, like, I think I don't even want to misquote it, but it's like something like most people won't even try.
Yeah.
Right. 99% of the people won't even try. You got to just go out there and try stuff, but try not to get knocked out in the process.
Well, to miss a shot, you have to take a shot, right?
Yeah.
I think he took his shot.
And he.
Hey, that's Rudy. That wasn't me.
You remember that Martin episode?
I'm just saying.
You remember the Martin episode?
When he had when he fought, I forgot
his
Hearns.
name too.
When he fought Hearns.
Oh yeah. Got knocked out the ring.
Looked like a bumblebee stung him a couple times.
Oh man.
That's enough on that situation, man, on what's happening. Y'all boys have anything else to say?
That's it on what's happening, man. It was a interesting week. Hold up. Did you guys do any Black Friday purchases or Cyber Monday purchases?
Well, this was the first year that I was behind the scene. So I was actually the person on the other end creating the visual, putting the sales up, getting the website ready. Me and my business partner, chest out, Rudy. So I was just making preparation for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. And can I say it was very successful, Rudy?
Yeah. I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people
reached out
and supported the brand.
Yes.
The Stay Ready movement with chest out.
Yes, sir.
So I'm excited and be on the lookout for some different things coming up as well in December for Christmas. So we got some new things coming up as well. So be on the lookout for that.
Yes, sir.
So
what's up, Jay?
Oh, no, I just spent all my money on Amazon yesterday.
Yeah.
For Cyber
What
Monday.
purposes?
I was getting my girl some gifts. Getting her some gifts.
Is for birthday, Christmas?
Oh yeah, Christmas,
of course,
Okay.
man. It's right around the corner, man.
It's a big deal to her, so I made sure I did my part. I've been procrastinating for months now, so finally went ahead and did it.
That word procrastination is serious. So do anybody? Oh, we also put our tree up. Tree came up very nice. Anybody else?
I had a little tree in my living room for the past few months. It's real small.
Okay, is it still up?
Still up.
Okay.
So I'm early, basically.
Okay.
Very early.
Yeah.
Nah, we don't have no tree. She's been talking about getting a tree, but Christmas is new to me. Y'all know how I grew up, so it's
the world doesn't know though.
I don't. We'll talk about it one day.
Okay.
We'll get to that topic one day.
Okay.
But I don't really care to go out and get a tree. As of right now, we'll see what happens.
It's the best season of the year between Thanksgiving and Christmas, man. Just blissful. And can I say this too as well? I've been working for the last couple decades, and I haven't had a Thanksgiving and Christmas off for the last 10 years.
Wow.
So this is going to be my first Christmas off. This is the first Thanksgiving I celebrated in a couple of years because I usually be working time and a half on Thanksgiving, and Christmas is the same situation.
Get that
money. So I'm excited about being all for myself, being an entrepreneur, working for myself, and celebrating with the family, with the missus and the princess.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up, bro.
Yes, sir. So that's what's happening. That's what we did. Everybody had a good time, and hopefully it continues to be a good time. But all right, man. Let's get into the topic, man.
What the topic is?
The topic is finding good help. Are we able to find good help these days?
Ooh.
Jay, I'm gonna let you take this one, bro.
I mean that's a broad topic. I mean, depends on where you're looking. I don't really. What do you mean finding good help? In what sense?
What's your thoughts on that, Corey?
Well, my thing is when it comes to good help, like nowadays, it's almost like you can't pay a person to do what you want them to do nowadays. So with that being said, I may go to a restaurant and may sit down with my family and place an order, and I can't get great water service. It takes 15 minutes for me to get my water. It takes 20 minutes, 30 minutes for me to get my meal. And you could put that in any aspect. We could talk about going to a fast food restaurant. We could talk about getting some service from a cleaners. And nowadays, you just can't pay a person to do a good duty, a good job nowadays.
See, I don't know if I agree with that 100%. I just think is the word subjective? Like, I think it depends on the person. You know what I mean? Like you were just mentioning, getting your water, getting your food on time, all that different stuff. But if you go to a different restaurant, you know what I mean? You can have a completely opposite experience than that.
I think the generations are different now.
I agree with that.
I think they're completely different. I think the work ethic is different now. I think when we grew up, we had a purpose. We had a why. We understood what we was doing. We had a job, a 9 to 5. I had a job. My first job was I was 12 years old. And I understand when I got into the fast food world, my tip depends on how my service goes, on how I treat this family, this couple, this single person. It just depends on my work ethic. And nowadays, I could go to McDonald's or Burger King, and they give you one ketchup and argue with you about that one ketchup.
Yeah. Well, I think it's more. You are right. The generations are
completely
different, right? But why they are different is because appreciation and the little things, as far as respect, manners, and that has changed. Like this generation now, and I'm a part of this generation. We get everything so fast, right? You want satisfaction, you can get it just like that. You know what I mean? You want anything, you can have it. You want it to order something, you can go on Amazon. It's going to be at your door the next day.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Spoiled.
So exactly. So working hard and appreciating things, that has changed. But there are people out there who, in this generation that still appreciate and still understand, you have to treat people a certain way. Not to get anything out of them, but to just get respect.
But it's like a diamond in the rough nowadays.
Yeah.
It's hard to find that.
My take on it is this: good help is hard to find, but I think that if we focus on our own thing, we'll take more accountability and we'll take our time with it. So really, if you do it yourself, you'll actually do a better job than others doing it for you, because you take the time to try to make sure that it's right and perfect. Mm-hmm. While other times when people are doing things for you, they're trying to beat the clock,
cut corners
and make it look good on the outside, but it really isn't. Like sometimes even in homes, your houses are built, but then they cut so many corners. That's why you have problems, or you have problems in your bathroom because they didn't put the proper sealants on your walls or showers or anything like that. But they'll make
cheaper brand.
They'll make things look good on the outside just to pass the physical eye inspection.
Yeah.
And that's it. But if you're doing it yourself, you can make sure that all these little things are done. I mean, it's going to take you a long time because you're not a pro at it, right? Mm-hmm. But you'll make sure that those little things don't happen because you're the one that has to live in this house.
Yeah.
And that goes with a lot of things. When you're doing things yourself, you'll take the time because you appreciate it more and it affects you directly. So when people are doing things for you, it doesn't affect them
at all.
The only thing that it affects is basically them finishing the job, making it look good on the outside, and cashing in. And that's basically it.
And what it boils down to, and what does it boil down to? It's time.
Yeah.
It's getting to the next job.
Time and money.
Yeah. I agree with that. I still think it just depends on who you're dealing with and where because you mentioned, Burger King and McDonald's, but then you go to Chick-fil-A, like I said, you're going to have a completely different experience there. You know what I mean?
You are correct.
So it just depends on, I'm not going to say education, but like what's around you and kind of how you were raised mm-hmm. and what you were taught to appreciate, how you were taught your perspective on, things, what you were taught to look at it this way as opposed to this way, or, don't do that, do this. Like that matters, and then you'll get two different results.
So what did we say before? Know what you're signing up for, right? It always boils down, like Rudy said, time management, time and money. Outside of time and money, it's like, okay, what am I working for? I know if I sign up to be a maid, right? If I'm coming to your house to be a maid, I already figure out the square footage. I know how many rooms you have, how many bathrooms you have. I know what I need to get done, right?
Yeah.
So there's no need for me to get to your house and I'm actually doing a half job. And you know what I want to say? A half-ass job. So I get to your house, I'm sweeping things up, I'm cleaning things, but I don't go in the cabinets. I don't clean the refrigerator. I don't clean the windows. And now I got to question you about something that you are actually getting paid for.
Yeah.
And then you look at me like I'm wrong, but you're doing me a disservice. I'm paying you for the service.
So I watched It's Q. It's on a documentary on Netflix about Quincy Jones. And I'm 26. One thing I respected about that generation and just people, kind-hearted people, honest-hearted people, right? One thing I got from that documentary was him and Frank Sinatra, right? They worked together. They're friends. They made money together. You know that there was no legal binding contract between the two of them?
No.
It was just a handshake and a man's word.
But that's integrity, though.
Yeah. And that's just it right there. I do believe that prior generations to my generation, they had more integrity. Why that is, I think it's how they were raised and what they like we were saying, it's like the perspective. Respect was a greater thing. Now people do a lot of things for clout. Oh. Let me put this picture up so I can get a bunch of validation from people that I don't even really know, but it makes me look popular or whatever. It gets me this advantage, right? So let me go all the way out. Let me do the most outlandish thing, right? As opposed to saying, no, I'm gonna have respect for myself, respect for my family, my last name, by, going about it in this route, the honest route, right? And they say that the only thing that a man has is his word, right?
That's it.
And I don't mean to make this a gender thing, but man or woman, right? Yeah. All you have is your word. You say you're going to do something, you should get it done, right? Because what does that do? That builds respect, right? But you should get it done in an honest manner. You should get it done in a way that is respectable. So when you look back, you won't look back with a bunch of guilt or shame. I don't think that is necessarily taught as much as it was in the past. And I don't know if that's because religion, people have drifted away from religion, and religion, no matter what your viewpoint on it is, it has its good parts about it as well. Like, it teaches principles, it teaches things to value and everything like that. But, I don't know what it is. I don't know where that shifted in people's minds.
Well, let me say this, Jordan. Let me take you back. And I'm not trying to correct you, but this is the way I feel. This is my opinion. I'm going to be a little subjective right now.
You good?
So I think it does start in the household. I think it does start with seeing my dad work ethic, seeing my mom work ethic. I think with that being said, my dad worked 24/7, came home and took care. And, having a home too, a household with kids and a wife, that's another job. So now you're working 2 or 3 jobs day in and day out, Monday through Friday. And it doesn't just stop on Monday through Friday. You got Saturday and Sunday as well. You got the games and everything else. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, and I, we had that same strong work ethic. My parents are blessed to have 3 kids that's very successful because of that work ethic, because it's the mindset. It's what you instill in these kids. This is what you got to do. You always respect your elders. You respect your peers. You respect everybody else. I don't care how they disrespect you. You pray for them. Now, you don't let nobody put their hands on you. But at the same time, you have to make sure. And if I see somebody doing something incorrect, and I may talk to a person, I got this young generation, you can't even talk to them nowadays. Hey, listen, I think you should do this, X, Y, Z. And they look at you like, man, you just old, you this, you that. I'm like, no, I'm trying to tell you something, how to develop a great work ethic. And this will get you on, this will help you win on and off the court. But people take out of context nowadays and think you're just trying to preach to them. I'm like, no, this is how I became successful. I
mean, it does start in the household, but it's learned through life experience as well. Like it goes through what you've learned growing up, but then into your adulthood, going to school and things like that, you pick up things as well. You add to what you learn from your childhood, but everybody is shaped by their childhood, but then you become, or you go into your own, and then you start making your own decisions.
Is it a moral issue? Now people will say, oh, there's more than one way to skin a cat, right? So like, and some people, you have an example of somebody who comes in and let's say paints this room, and they took the short route, the quick and easy route, and then you got somebody who took the longer, more appropriate route, right? And both of them, it looks good, but the one who took the longer, more appropriate route, it comes out better, right? So were they both was the one who took the longer and more appropriate route right and the other one wrong? Or was it more of the respect at the end of the day that you're going to have that the person who owns this home is going to have for somebody saying for the work that was put in? Like, oh, you know what? I paid both of them the same. I gave them both $100 to paint this room, but I respect this guy a lot more for taking the time to do things the more appropriate way or whatever you want to say, right? Is it a moral issue, right and wrong, or is it more of a respect?
I think it can be moral if the person that's doing it quick is aware that they're skipping certain steps. Now, there's not a problem with doing your job fast as long as you're doing it right.
Yeah.
There's plenty of people that do their job pretty fast and they do a great job at it. And typically, I want quick things to be done. Like if you're gonna get your oil change, you want it to be done fast, but you want it to be done right.
Right. Yeah.
If you're doing any work in your home, you want it to be done fast, but you want it to be done right. You don't want, your house in complete disarray for like months because they're taking their little time with certain things that don't matter.
Yeah.
As long as you're doing it fast, but you're doing it right, you're taking all the necessary precautions and making sure everything is done properly, then it's great and it's fine. But it becomes a moral situation when you're skipping steps that is important, steps that is can be dangerous, or steps that that can protect your somebody's home, but you're skipping them because you want to be done faster and still collect the same amount of money. Then it becomes a moral situation.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Well, that's why the foundation, when you build something quick, it always crumbles. The foundation will always crumble. Anytime that you don't build something brick by brick and you build it with your own hands, it never comes out right. And that's just my perspective on things. Like we said before, the best person to do something for you is you, because nobody's going to outwork you or outdo what you're trying to do. So let's go to the scenario talking about against the world with that microwave mentality. Like you may jump on the elevator, I may take the stairs, and we may get to the same point at the same time, right? So by you taking the elevator, you taking the easy way out. Okay, let me just hit the button, get on the elevator. You go up to the 10th floor, and I run up to the 10th floor because I want to get some cardio, or I just want to take the hard route. Because what you do hard now will result into something easy later on. What you do easy now, what you skipping different things, what you sweeping stuff under the rug, what you missing out on certain things, and say, okay, this house doesn't need this beam. It doesn't need these baseboards. It doesn't need this ceiling. It doesn't need this. What happens? It crumbles at the end.
Foundation ain't strong.
Your foundation is not strong enough. And when you build something the right way, it only makes the foundation stronger. So I will always say, always take the stairs before you take the elevator. Because when you work hard now, it pays off in the easy way later on.
Okay.
Check.
I'm going to go in a completely different route right now. So
switch it.
And it still has to do with finding good help. Now let's switch this to gym thing, right?
Okay.
Working out, sometimes you'll have a workout partner, right?
I'm not a big fan of those.
I hate it.
Sometimes you'll have a workout partner. Or let's say
Depends on the person, though.
Let's not even say workout partner. Let's say you're going to the gym and you need a spot on something.
Got you.
Now you have your good spotters, and then you have people that don't know what they're doing. Like, have you been in the gym and then you ask somebody for a spot and they completely mess it up?
I did you like that before. And your head spinning around.
Like,
remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
I
remember the specific day.
We was at LA Fitness, and I touched your elbows, and Rudy head turned around, looked at me. I'm like, Rudy. He's like, man, don't touch my elbows. I'm like, how do you want me to spot, bro?
Hey, no,
know how to spot when you spotting this man.
It's hard to find a good spotter these days.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm at the gym and I'm working out, and what I'll do is I'll inspect the room. I'll look around. I'm like, wait, this guy, he doesn't look like he knows what he's doing. So he's definitely not going to be my spotter.
They always go to the big guy, though. I
don't always go to the big guy.
Most people do, though.
I don't.
They find the biggest person in the room and say, I think he could spot me.
No, see, but I'll have to inspect them for a little while, see what they do. Okay. He looks like he's doing
You look like
okay.
a stalker, though.
Yeah, he has good form. Because if
stalker, like, is he staring at me? You know, women think nowadays, he's staring at me.
You kind of scan the room real quick. Okay, this guy can't be. This guy can't be. Oh, okay, he probably can't. Okay, so if I need a spot, I know this guy is gonna be able to lift the weight off my chest if it happens to fall on my chest.
Gotcha.
Not just that though, but I need somebody that's not just gonna lift the weight off and not let me actually get my actual push in. So you have to look at these situations too. So with me, I have to have somebody that knows what they're doing, and don't just lift the weight for me. Give me a little time. Let me push it out, and then get that squeeze in.
But see, I take a different route. I don't like the spot, because once you get used to that spot, I think you're doing yourself a disservice. So let me say why. When I first learned out, people always told me just add 5 pounds here, add 5 pounds there. Because anytime that you try to find a spot or you become dependent on a person working out with you every day, what happens with that person? They come up with an excuse. I can't make it today.
That's why it's hard to find good help.
Time.
And that's hard. Why I hate depending on people.
In this particular instance, I'm with you 1,000%. Workout partners, trash.
They disappoint eventually. Because it's not just that though. It's different schedules. People have their own thing that they're doing. But what bothers me so much though, Jordan, is that when we set up a date and time, and then I'm at the gym, and then you're not there because you have,
wait, who, me?
No, in general, a person is not there. So that completely.
Yeah, I
changes my whole mentality. But
what I don't like seeing, and I would, so people who set goals, because I love seeing people reach their goals, right? I love people seeing. I think that's what we all have in common. We like seeing people, grow, right? I don't like it when people say, "Oh, I got a cousin. She did this all the time. Oh, I'm going to the gym with such and such. We start working out together. Like, so now she's dependent. Like." Exactly. We're gonna, me and whoever this person is, this is what we're doing. We want to lose 10 pounds. We want to lose 20 pounds. We're going to start doing yoga. But when such and such can't make it, what are you doing?
They stop.
When such and such has relapsed on her diet, or, the way she's eating.
You do it. You relapse.
Where you at?
You relapse.
And that's what I'm saying. You can't depend on nobody in that sense.
I don't have a problem with people motivating each other and pushing each other and things like that. So that's great. If that's what's going to get them into the gym, fine, let's do that.
But don't depend on
exactly. Don't depend on someone to get you where you need to go. If they fall back, or they fall by the wayside, you don't fall with them.
No.
Continue what you've learned and continue to grow.
That's why we said before, if your foundation is not already strong and ready to go, you will always fall by the wayside. That's why I like what Jordan's saying, because I know a lot of people in particular, we're not going to say any names. This is indirectly, but a lot of people DM me and say the same thing. Cuz I'm working out with such and such, or cuz can I work out with you? And I get to a point now, like, I don't even want to work out with you because I'm so dependent on myself for the last 7 to 10 years. I've been so consistent that I built myself to a certain place that I don't want to work out with anybody else. But I always see those same people, if it's January, they fall off by mid-January, February 1st, because they got their mind already set on what my cousin's going to join me one day. We're going to work out. We're going to get to this place, and it never works out.
The gym is sacred. It's sacred ground.
Exactly.
And you can't just work out with just anybody.
No.
And I get it too. Everybody's like, hey, when can we work out? When can we work out? I'm at the gym. It doesn't, and I don't even, half the time I don't know which gym I'm going to be at.
It's crazy.
To be honest,
we all got multiple gym memberships.
I got 4? Rudy got 7, 8, 10?
I'm everywhere.
Yeah.
If you're in Central Florida, chances are you've probably seen me at a gym near you or somewhere.
It's the new club.
I'm always.
I wanted to be clear.
Gym.
I wanted to be clear, like, because I don't think a lot of people understand it. There's some people who just do naturally. The main reason why you should work out, right? right? Now, granted, there's a lot of people out here that want to look like Rudy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, he got it, right? But why does Rudy work out? Rudy works out for quality of life. Corey, why do you work out? You work out for quality of life.
Yes.
Why do I work out? Quality of life. This is my vehicle.
Yes.
Okay? This is my vehicle. It's on me to maintain it, to wash it, change the oil, get good gas in it, get routine checkups. It's on me to take care of it, to pay the bill, right? Anybody gonna be out here paying the bill? Like, working out, having a workout partner, let's equate it to having somebody pay your bill for the month. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna help you out real quick. Let me pay that for you. Mm-hmm. All right. But they're not gonna pay that loan off. That's on you. Yeah. You the one that got that set up. So this is your body is your vehicle. We talked about this on Humble TV. Me and was it Jermaine? No, it was me and Angelo Dawkins. We talked about how the body is a vehicle. You got to take care of it. Quality of life. If you want to get the most mileage out of your vehicle, take care of it. Take care of your body. Quality of life. It's not about being anything, trying to impress people, trying to, take care of the body.
It's your number one asset.
Number one.
And people take care of so many things and they forget their number one asset, the vehicle that they're going to be living in their entire life. Yes. So they forget that. You have to know this and try to maintain it and keep it at its optimum at all times. And that's the main reason why you work out. And it's not about, being the strongest, being the fittest or whatever. It's about being happy, having a good, clear mind, mm-hmm. Focus, ability to vent, ability to de-stress. And all that plays a big role in how your general health and well-being is at the end of the day.
Quality of life.
Well, I look at my body like a real vehicle. And I know y'all said the same thing, but I get real old school with it. I used to watch my dad on a regular basis go outside when it was cold and warm the car up. He would just start the car up, leave it on for 15 minutes. What does that do for a car?
Why do we do this?
If you go outside and start your car, it's good on the engine. It warms the car up. And if it's cold outside, if it's 30 below or whatever, the car is already heated, right?
Yep.
Our body, our temple is the same thing.
That's why you do a little pre-cardio, a little warm up before you actually start.
That's why you stretch.
That's why you stretch.
That's why you, like you said, you do the cardio. If you look at your body just like you look at your car, and you warm that car up every single day, and you take care of that car. My truck, I had it for 20 years because I took care of my car. I changed the oil. I flushed the engine. I flushed the transmission. I make sure I put synthetic oil in my car to make sure my car keeps running. And it's been running for 20 years. I treat my body the same way. Like we said before.
You flush the engine, you detox your body. So you do cleanses. You do that stuff. Like
change the spark plugs. You do what?
Hey, so also, when we're talking about quality of life and all that, see, that's exactly what I was about to get into. The brain, the mind. I'm really big on the mind, the mindset, and taking care of that, because that is the hard drive, right? That's the engine.
Yes.
Right? It's not running without it, right?
Yes.
So you have to take care of that. And we have so many things coming at us nowadays. So much information. Quick. Boom, boom, boom. Right there. Everything. This, that. No. It causes a lot of emotional changes, right? And I listened to this guy, I'm about to say his name wrong. I'm so bad with names. I got to work on this. Sanghar Guru. All right. He's an Indian, guru. And he just talks about a lot of different things. He's very motivational. He's got a couple books out there. I'm about to buy one. But it's called Inner Engineering. And it's basically how to train your brain to think and how to take in life. Right. Mm-hmm. And manage your mindset, manage your mind and get in control of that. Once you have control of that, quality of life, it grows, man. It grows. So, make sure you are cleaning your brain out. Like I said, we got so much information coming at us. Take some time to chill, meditate, clear your mind, get things into perspective, get things into focus, and then go back out there and continue to take care of your body and, eat right. There's nothing wrong with green vegetables, people. We need more of them.
But what do we say? It's not just about the body. It's mind, body, and soul, right?
Mind, body, and soul.
You have to reset the brain.
Mind, body. Health, mind, body, life, baby.
Yeah, you have to reset the
Health,
brain, man.
mind, body,
Read a
life.
couple books.
Yeah.
And follow HMBL_TV.
Hey, as we close this episode, so what have we learned from this episode?
I'm just gonna say, get some principles, respect, integrity. These things should be valued in all of our lives. And if you don't value them, or if you feel like it's something that you could work on, just go look up the definition of it and just try to implement it every day in one way or another. You'll just see over time it grows. I think that you can still find good help out here. But those people have to want to be respected. You know what I mean? And yeah, take care of your health, mind, body, and life.
People always ask me why I'm so diligent. Because I start every single day at 0. I treat my bank accounts like they on 0. We have to stay focused. Take my L's, turn my L's into W's. Get you some integrity. Make sure that you develop a strong work ethic. And always treat everybody with respect. Your peers, your elders, your brothers, your sisters, your family. And take care of your body, your mind, body, and your soul. Reset that. Chest out.
Yes, sir. With me, I'm just gonna say this: don't let your mouth get you into something that your ass can't cash.
Facts.
Simple. And we learned that this weekend with my boy Nate Robinson.
And don't try to spot Rudy at the gym.
And know your lane.
Hey, good help is so hard to find, but you actually are your biggest I don't know what I'm trying to say. Damn it.
You are your biggest help.
Yeah.
You are your biggest you help us if you never mind.
Don't
You are your biggest fan. You are your biggest fan.
Personally, I think we should leave all of this in here because this is great content.
Bloopers.
Yeah, right.
You are your biggest help.
Support system.
Yes, sir. And you're going to do the best job you can, better than anybody else can do it for you. So,
yeah. And along with that, and I know we don't do too much cussing on the show, but Kendrick Lamar said something that I always remember. It's in one of his songs. He said, "Shit don't change until you get up and wash your ass." So just to go tag along with Rudy's point, you your biggest help, man.
Exactly. And that was another episode of Say It With Your Chest. Don't forget, go online, check our website, chesstoutsports.com. Get your Stay Ready shirts.
And masks.
We ready.
Get on YouTube, subscribe, like, comment. And we're in all your social media platforms. Check it out.
And with that being said, let me get 2 chest beats and a Ric Flair.
Woo!
Wake up, stop napping. Watch, get up, it happens. Try, that's just a fraction. Pop, I don't stop trapping. Try, that's not going